What up, hip hop lovers? This is Vikki, and you're watching Lex and Vikki Rap Zone.
What up, hip hop lovers? This is Vikki Flows. Lex pun intended is here. Your mom already knows. Enjoyed this hip hop podcast. Subscribe to our flow. Today you're witnessing the greatest Lex and Vikki Rap Zone. Lex and Vikki. Lex and Vikki.
This amazing moment in the morning when you open up your Instagram and first thing you see is Eminem posting about his, verse on the new track, and I was shocked. I was like, okay, that's a surprise, even though I was reading on Twitter the other day that some lyrics were leaked from Eminem's guest feature. So here we are, Conway the Machin featuring Eminem on his new track and new project called Bang. Let's hear it and let's see what they got. This is beyond exciting. Let's do it. I just must say, this beat is really, it just reminds me of an old school hip hop. It reminds me of Biggie, Tupac times, 90s kind of. I don't know why. It's really cool. It's really like gritty. This track was produced by 4 producers, and one of them was Derringer. And we know like Eminem has mentioned Derringer a couple of times throughout his lyrics. He mentioned Derringer and his track Homicide with Logic, where he was featuring with Logic, and he was saying something like, with Derringer, with a hair trigger, I look like a fucking millionaire, blah blah blah. So he might have talked about a gun there, but I feel like he was kind of leaking some information that he'd be working with Derringer on a new project, and here he is. So let's hear more. Shout out to Kyrie. That's an interesting verse.
Just like this. Who said that? Kyrie, where's LeBron? Just like this.
Shout out to Jay-Z, Jigga, and his Ace of Spades, Champagne. That's what Conway is mentioning here. He's mentioning that he's sweating off Ace of Spades. That's how much I sip. Cool.
Nigga, quit.
My name will probably ring like Las Vegas slot machines, because Conway the Machin, cool one. I absolutely love it. It's just, I have goosebumps because it just really reminds me of an old school hip hop, and it was created in 2019, meaning that it's still alive, and I'm begging you, the ones who are big in the game, please create more like this, because it's so good, for real. And shout out to Mello. He said that I was sitting on the Mello's game on the court side. That's what I heard. So He shouts out basketball players, NBA players. Also, if you look at the picture of Conway the Machin cover for the Bang track, you can see that, you know, his face kind of hangs out. And if you know the story of Conway, you know that he was shot in the back in 2012, and that would cause him a Bell's palsy, like whenever one of the parts of your face is like the muscles don't operate, so it kind of like paralyzed, and that's what Conway has, and it kind of caused him some trouble of speaking, because obviously if half of your face is paralyzed, but it also gave him this kind of, you know, a new sound, I would say, and it didn't put him out of the game. That's what is most important. As we all know, he has many studio albums and lots of mixtapes, so if you haven't heard yet, please do. And let's move to the other part of the song that's featuring Eminem.
Hey yo, they think this shit a game. Hey yo, they think this shit a game until I pull up, let it rain. Until I pull up, let it rain.
Get this part when I would dream I was pink like flamingo. What that mean? If someone can tell me, because no idea. So is the beef off between Ja Rule and Eminem? Compare me to Puck, compared me to Biggie, to Merlin, to Manson, to who else did he say? Nas. Don't compare me to that Iggy B. Home to do stuff with Nicki Minaj. Wow, that was good. Oh my gosh, I have goosebumps because it was really something I wasn't even expecting. Like, I was expecting a banger because, like, bang, even the name says it, but it was more than I was expecting, honestly. Like, I'm not lying, I'm having goosebumps all over my body. I'm being sincere, it was great. He also referred to Charlemagne the God. Y'all are looking at the charred remains of Charlemagne the God. Charred remains of Charlemagne. Such a nice rhyme. How do you come up with it? Crazy. Charlemagne was talking shit about Eminem and his album, The Revival, back in 2017. And Eminem gave a shot back to Charlemagne the God and his tracks from a new Kamikaze album, The Ringer and Fall. And now he's just giving another, you know, kind of shot at his guest feature. saying that I killed him, so here's that what you're looking at is like what remained of Charlemagne. I I really fuck with it. That's good. Yeah, so many shout outs, many references. Overall, I know that one of the producers of this particular track was Derringer, and Derringer and Conway both are from Buffalo, New York, and they've been working on a project together, and I believe it's not their first one. So they're putting Buffalo on a map, definitely. That's great. Putting it on a map again, after doing so much work in the previous years. So shout out to Conway the Machin, to Eminem, to Derringer, to other producers and co-lyricists for this banger called Bang. Thank you for watching my reaction to this track. Stay tuned with Hip Hop Lovers with Lex and Vikki, Rap Zone. Peace.